Morning. This is, I guess, this is episode 6. It's a bit weird because I started doing these episodes a fair few months ago, and I was planning on doing them weekly, and just fucking, it just hasn't transpired that way. So yeah, it's a bit shit, but I've just been so busy. I thought I haven't even posted episode 5 yet. It's done, but I haven't posted it, so I'll put it up in a sec. This is going to be a quick one. I just thought maybe we'd just quickly recap on the last 6 months in a snapshot in a couple of minutes. So. May 2017, we successfully negotiated a deal to take on 2 more sites. So we took over Shepton and Gloucester prisons. We had to grow in about 2 weeks because we put ourselves under that time pressure really through the deals that we did. We had to grow from 2 weeks from 12 employees, kind of like 9 regulars, but 12 employees at Shrewsbury to 32 employees to go across the other 2 sites. So in 2 weeks we had to scale up, which we did. We got the staff in, so it was fine. Unfortunately, we didn't really, I just didn't take into consideration the growth that had to go with it. So that's been a fucking massive undertaking. We're still working through it. Today I'm going to be finishing off some of the payroll stuff with the finance manager and with our ops director Chrissy to try and really kind of pull all that together and make that work, because it's just not working at the moment. But yeah, so we opened the sites, ran those over the summer. That was fine. Not as busy as we'd liked. Why? We fucked up on the marketing. If I'm brutally honest, there's no two ways about it. We just didn't get the marketing in place in the right times and the right specs. So that's something that I've been working on quite hard at the moment to really kind of get motoring moving forward. So that's coming forward. So that's mistake number 2. So yeah, ran those. We had some issues with staffing down at Shepton, where we had a few staff leave in one go. We had to replace. So that was a bit of a fuck up. In the sense of just one of those things that just happens. Tip. Really good employment tip. Never headhunt. Never ever headhunt. Puts you on the back foot straight away. So that's I think a really good piece of advice. I've done it a couple of times now, and both times it's come back and bit me firmly on the ass. So don't headhunt. Recruit in a normal way. If you've got people you want to do the roles, invite them for the interviews. But don't headhunt. Some went fine, all that kind of stuff. There's loads of things I could talk about, but I'm just not going to go into them because there's so much we could discuss. We've just come out of Halloween, so last month in October, I think I must have worked just under 400 hours in a month, which is why I look so knackered. My hair's a mess because I haven't cut or anything along those lines. So, that's a lot. My hair's always a mess. Huge month in October. We ran a screen park, our first screen park down in Shrewsbury. Did it go the way we expected? No. Did it go the way we wanted? No. Was it perfect? No. Did we make some mistakes? Absolutely. Did we fix them? Absolutely. And would we change it for next time round? Absolutely. We tried to do something very different for immersive events for the screen park. I'm cementing now where we are as an event company, as a production and event company, and where we kind of fit in that world. We're both scare and horror and LARPs and all the other worlds of immersive events. So scare and horror, I really wanted to put a pin in this time and really kind of nail down exactly where we were going to be. And I wanted to try something different, which was, rather than having a screen park with loads of different separate mazes, I kind of wanted to interlink everything together in kind of in sort of a motion, so you kind of follow a story through every single maze and all that kind of stuff. And it didn't really work quite as I'd hoped or as I'd expected. I didn't know if it would or not. That's the key thing here. This was something that's never really been done before. It was a new kind of experiment's the wrong word. It was a new concept that I wanted to try, and it didn't quite pull it off in the way that I'd expected or I'd hoped. But we've learned from that, and we know exactly where we're going to be for next year. So now we're gearing up for Twisted Fairy Tales for Christmas. Very exciting, massive events. We're just finishing off the writing for that, and auditions will be soon, and then tickets will sell, I think, later this week or next week. So going very soon. But I guess really, I made a lot of mistakes in my first business a few years ago, back in 2011, 2012, 2013. I made a huge amount of mistakes. Pretty much what I would say, every single mistake you can make for a small business I made. And when I started Jailhouse Tours and kind of grew that up through Shrewsbury and started the Campbell Group and Immersive Events, I was very conscious that I wouldn't make those mistakes again, and I didn't. I learned from them, and you know, our business grew very successfully, and then we got to a point where I'd never been before, to the point of the size-wise, both employees and money and clients and the whole organisation, where it was new ground. I was breaking new ground, and I was kind of having to learn what we were going to be doing and where we were going and all those kind of things, and I started making mistakes again. I think thankfully this time I've had enough people around me, strength-wise, from employees and stuff like that, to kind of make sure we don't make too many mistakes, because the problem is in business, you make too many mistakes, it just fucking takes your legs out from underneath you and you're stuffed. And if you haven't got the money to survive, because it all does come down to money really, if you haven't got the money to survive, that's the plumber saying he's coming in later to do the sinks, that's great. So if you haven't got the money to survive, to pay the bills, you just go dead, and that's what happened in my previous business. We were cash flow insolvent and we were balance sheet insolvent, and ultimately the business was insolvent, we couldn't continue. This business that's exciting. It's just the plumber saying he's going to come down later because we're having a kitchen refurb, so it's got door and shit. It's an exciting life being a CEO, I'll tell you. So we kind of this time I haven't made those mistakes. I've made different mistakes, and very much on a scalable model. So I'm going to be knocking on some doors coming soon, especially the doors of some of the larger partners, I would call them, that we have. People that are running businesses in the hundreds of millions of pounds, and kind of starting to ask them now, where do I this is where I want to go next, what do you think? And really kind of asking their opinion, because I'm a strong believer in ask the opinions of people that have done it. People that haven't done it don't really know what they're talking about, in fairness. So I don't think I need to put an analogy to it. I think that's pretty simple. If you've never done it, then you don't know. So I want to ask people that have done it. So that's what I'm going to go do, and hopefully they'll answer my knock. It'll be okay. But yeah, short, sharp episode. It's been a crazy 6 months. Really bloody hard work on me, hard work on my team. Will we make it as a business? I don't know. If I'm brutally honest, we're coming into our quiet months now. We've not got quite in the bank what we'd like. Yeah, it's difficult. Yes, we will absolutely make it, is the answer. We will absolutely make it as a business. Will our business be the same style of business over the coming months? Will it change and adapt? Quite possibly. What's next? Heavy marketing strategy. Heavy. We're going to hit this harder. I'm going to try and think of something intelligent to say that's hard. We're going to hit this harder than we've ever done before, I guess is the quickest way. I need to get a little bit smoother at those kind of things, I think, to get people kind of following and trending and watching and stuff like that. But let's go with a hashtag for hard-hitting marketing. Let me try and think of one very quickly. I can't think of one. Shit. I don't want to edit this video either. I want to just put it up as it is, because then you get to see the real shit. This before the staff have turned up, so you get to see the real shit beforehand. Hashtag hard-hitting marketing. Do you know what? If you're watching this video, drop me a tweet, Joel S. Campbell. Ping me a tweet. I'll put my Twitter link down below, and give me a hashtag that we can use for the next couple of months about hard-hitting marketing. And yeah, we'll see what comes out. Keep following, keep subscribing, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be getting some new episodes soon. If you don't like what we do, then tell us to fuck off and don't watch it, that's fine. If you do like what we do, or you want to see more of a certain thing, tell me. It's about, for you kind of people, this sort of videos, and a little bit for me. So tell us and we'll do it. Laters.